Life can be unpredictable and uncertain at times, but for those who have faith in a higher power, there's always hope. The Bible is filled with words of encouragement and reassurance, reminding us that we're not alone on this journey. One particular verse has stood out to many as a beacon of strength and confidence. Quote, "She will not fail," quote. But what does it really mean? And how can we apply its message to our lives today? In the book of Deuteronomy, Moses reminds the Israelites that God is with them, always promising to never leave or forsake them. Deuteronomy 31:6. This verse has been a source of comfort for countless believers throughout history. However, its meaning goes beyond just personal relationships. It's about trusting in a power greater than ourselves and knowing that we're capable of overcoming any obstacle with faith as our guide. In this article, we'll delve into the significance of, quote, "She will not fail," quote, Bible verse and explore how it can be applied to real-life situations. We'll examine its historical context, break down its meaning, and offer practical advice on how to integrate its message into your daily life. Biblical context and key passages. The phrase, "she will not fail," can be found in various forms throughout the Bible, with one of the most significant instances appearing in Joshua 1:9. In this passage, God commands Joshua to be strong and courageous as he leads the Israelites into the promised land. He reassures Joshua that God will be with him always, promising not to leave or forsake him. Joshua 1:5. This is where we find the heart of the key. She will not fail. Promise. Another key passage supporting this concept can be found in Isaiah 41:10, where God declares, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. Yes, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." These passages remind us that we're never truly alone in our struggles. When we face uncertainty or fear, we can draw on the promise of God's presence and power to overcome any obstacle. This understanding is crucial because it shifts our focus from relying solely on ourselves to trusting in a higher power. By embracing this mindset, we gain confidence in our abilities and develop a deeper faith in God's plan for our lives. Joshua 1:9, Isaiah 41:10. Meaning and key themes. The "she will not fail" Bible verse is a powerful reminder that we're not alone in our struggles. It's about trusting in God's presence and power to overcome any obstacle, rather than relying solely on ourselves. This mindset shift allows us to develop confidence in our abilities and gain a deeper understanding of God's plan for our lives. At its core, the promise of "she will not fail" is about faith and trust. It encourages us to lean on God's strength when we feel weak, and to rely on His guidance when we're uncertain about the future. This concept is closely tied to the idea of divine presence in our lives. When we know that God is with us always, we can face challenges with a sense of calm and reassurance. For instance, in Joshua 1:9, God commands Joshua to be strong and courageous as he leads the Israelites into the promised land. "Promise as I was with Moses, so I will be with you," emphasizes God's unwavering presence throughout history. This theme of divine presence is echoed in other key passages, such as Isaiah 41:10, where God declares that He will strengthen and help His people, upholding them with His righteous right hand. Practical application today. So how can we apply the "she will not fail" Bible verse to our lives today? One practical approach is to focus on trusting in God's plan, rather than relying solely on our own abilities. This means acknowledging areas where we're struggling and seeking guidance from Scripture. For example, when faced with uncertainty or fear, we can draw on the promise of God's presence in Joshua 1:9 or Isaiah 41:10 to find comfort and reassurance. Another way to apply this verse is to cultivate a deeper faith in God's sovereignty over our lives. This means recognizing that He has a plan for each of us, even when we can't see the outcome. By embracing the "she will not fail" promise, we can develop a greater sense of confidence and trust in God's ability to guide us through life's challenges.